Alrighty, so I jumped into another trade early this morning. Wait, but before we talk about that, let me NZD Chef that I got in um blah, last week. I ended up getting out of because excuse me. Here we go. Because of how that weekly candle closed, so bullish, respecting the support to the left. And I know that's one of the main signals of a reversal. Not even like a full on. I'm not saying we're gonna end up breaking these highs. What I'm just saying is there's a higher chance that the following one or two weekly candles after that could be bullish in some way. Even if it like quickly comes up and rejects or something like that. So I did end up getting out. I think I would have been stopped out by now because I think my stops were like here, right? Yeah, I think that's kind of how I had it because once price breaks the 4 hour, and if it's actually going to go bearish, it usually just goes. So I think I would have had my stop loss hit. And that's why I got out, because I'd rather not. No, Eurocad. Starting on the monthly, a little weird at first because it's bullish in the flow, but there's like some hesitation with the monthly time frame. We have a level of resistance created. And it wasn't broken, it was tested because the following candle after that, instead of it being two bullish candles on the monthly, it's just one. Not only that, but the candle after that rejected this level. The following candle created a bearish engulfing. Now we add in context and we look to the left and see how price on the monthly time frame reacted. There's a lot of rejections, a lot of rejections, a lot of rejections, rejections, check, jackety jack. So I have a level of conviction thinking that price could at least, at minimum, come back to this weekly low. Um, and because the monthly flow is still overall bullish, I'm not like thinking it's gonna break all of these lows. It could because it's January and currently the beginning of the year we have a lot of major reversals. But oh, so another special thing with this trade, I do see a double bottom on the weekly, right? And so I was like, okay, that's my one thing that's telling me not to trade. Why should I get into this trade if I think it's going to continue bullish? And so I just watched it carefully. But the thing about this is there's more confluence than there needs to be in just like my average trades. For one, we have a really nice trend line bounce going on. Also, to just really top that off, the daily rejected this level twice. One, dua. That's a double bottom on the day, double top on the daily. And it's little things like that that stack up. So there is a chance that price could simply continue bullish from here, but probabilities when I'm thinking it could at least come back to this low. You know, I'm not asking for anything insane, but if it did want to go bullish, if price really was going to go bullish, the first thing it would do is print some type of chart pattern on the 4 hour time frame. Right now, we have clear lower lows and lower highs going on. Lower low was just created. There's no double bottom. So I'm good. I'm good for now, right? So the plan is just to hold a trade here. I don't know if I'm gonna want to hold this trade for like weeks or months past this level, specifically because the monthly time frame hasn't already broken this level. Even though, there's a high chance that it could end up breaking. Also, what I really like about this trade is how price retested this liquidity on the monthly time frame. For me to get into a trade, I only need to see it on the weekly time frame. And we definitely took out the stops that was just past these wicks. That's the type of stuff I need to see. We hit the SMA on the weekly. That's the type of stuff I need to see. So yeah, we'll just see how this one works out. And also another thing, if this week closes bearish, that would mean that this is a new, fresh double top that was created on the monthly time frame. So even more of a reason to to see if price can break these levels. I would say take a percentage of your profits at this level and then put, the rest in break even and see if it can run. But yes, that's what I'm looking at. Everything else is just not really doing anything that interests me. So yeah, happy trading, y'all.